It is such an honor and a privilege to be in you all's presence today. And I just want you all to know that I love you, I care about you, and I believe in you. And before I get into my message today, I just want to honor Justin and Brittany for hiring me and allowing me to give me this opportunity to speak to you all and speak to you all and help you all become the best version of yourselves. Because apart from you all being coaches, you are people. And I want to say this, I want to go ahead and get in my message. Life happens. Life can be very lifey at times. And I want you to know, I know you all are coaches, but life happens. Whatever you are facing, whatever you are going through, you are going to get through it. And I want you to repeat after me. I want you to say, I have something special. I have greatness within me. I have something special. I have greatness within me. I am a masterpiece. You are a masterpiece. And I want to say this. Words have power. It is very important and imperative that you be careful what you speak and what you say. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. And everything, it all starts in your mind. You all are here right now as a result of what was in your mind. And words have power. Have you ever heard of this saying? That sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt. That's not true. Words have power. Words hurt. Words are so potent. What do you think about yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Because what is going to determine the level of greatness, not just as a coach, but in your life, is by what you think about yourself. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. What matters is what you think about yourself. People may have opinions of you, but people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Life is life. In this world, you're going to go through things. You're going to have trouble. Do you find yourself in a situation right now? Do you find yourself going through something internally? Are you going through something that you even feel like you can't even tell anybody about? Because the longer you live on this earth, you're going to go through things. And we've all made mistakes. Let me share my story with you. I failed the first grade. I was the underdog. And the reason why I'm starting out telling you about my failures, I don't want you to just know my success. I want to come to you with my failures. Because in order to become great, in order to become successful, you must experience failure. You must fail your way to success. I was a nobody, so many people thought. I was the underdog. Nobody believed in me. I failed the first grade. I had a reading and comprehension problem. I had a learning disability. I could not speak without stuttering. Nobody believed in me. I was picked on. I was bullied. I could have let all of that stop me. But what I did, I took my pain. I took people's opinion of me. And I recycled my pain. When I got in high school, my high school teacher, she told everybody else how great they were going to be. But when she got to me, she said, Tommy, you're not going to graduate high school. If you would have saw my transcript, you would have wondered how in the world did I make it into college. I was the underdog. There's something about an underdog. There's power in being an underdog. Don't sleep on the underdogs. Because the underdogs, repeat after me, say underdog. Underdog. Come on, say it again, say underdog. Underdog. I'm comfortable now, I'm feeling real good. Say underdog. Underdog. The underdog has a way of proving everybody wrong. You don't have to, in order to become great, in order to become successful, You don't have to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. It does not matter what gender you are. It does not matter what race you are. It does not matter where you come from. All you have to do is believe in yourself. And I want to present a question to you. And the question I want to present to you is this. Do you believe in yourself? That's the first question I want to ask you. Why are you here? Do you have a why? Because if you're going to be great as coaches this year, if you're going to be great as a person, you must identify your why. See, when I was in high school, struggling, not being able to speak eloquently, not being the smartest, being on the basketball team, riding the bench, seeing all my other basketball players getting playing time as a basketball player. And I was that little boy in high school at my basketball game, sitting on the bench, yearning and longing to be in that game. Have you ever been in a place in your life where you have longed for something? Have you ever been in a place in your place in your life where you wanted something so bad? You wanted it so bad. You just wanted it. You wanted to have it. That's how I was. But they didn't believe in me. But I did not let them not believing in me stop me. I kept grinding. And then I finally got in college. I'm fast forwarding. When I got in college, I got sick. I had a nervous breakdown. I was hospitalized for a whole entire year. Was the underdog. Didn't seem like I was going to be anything. Didn't seem like I was going to do anything. But I did not stop. I did not quit. I did not give up. Another question. What do you think about yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you believe in yourself? What was the driving force that made you want to be a coach? Do you have a why? Because if you can identify your why, if you get to a place in your life where you can identify your why, you are unstoppable. Do you do it for your spouse or your children or your mother, your father, your grandmother, your nieces, your nephews? Why are you a coach? What do you want to accomplish this year as a coach? This school year, working with these students. Because they got to see it in you all. You're not just here just to say, oh, I'm a coach, or just to get a check. You're here to make a difference in these students' lives. Because I'm going to tell you something, the young people today, they are going through some things. They are dealing with some things. And you all as coaches and adults, you're going through things. It's called life. This year is not going to be a cakewalk. I want to help you with this. It's not going to be a cakewalk. You're going to go through things this year. Life is going to happen. The unexpectancies are going to happen. What do you want to accomplish this year? What do you want to accomplish this year? How can you better yourself this year? How can you become a better version of yourself? It starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. All of us greats, all the successful people, it started in their mind. Walt Disney, who created Walt Disney World, the Mickey Mouse. Walt Disney, he went bankruptcy. He went bankrupt I don't know how many times. He had like 3 or several nervous breakdowns. Nobody believed in Walt Disney. Nobody believed in Mickey Mouse. But look at Walt Disney today. Look at Walt Disney World. Because years and years ago, he had a dream. How did Walt Disney World come into being? Walt Disney World is here because it started in their mind. The Wright brothers. Nobody believed that people could fly an airplane. But the Wright brothers, they had a vision. They had a dream. Everybody, they doubted the Wright brothers, didn't believe that the airplane, that people could fly. Now people are flying all over the world because the Wright brothers had a dream. Do you have a dream? Apart from coaching, what is your purpose? What do you really want to do? What do you really want to be? Because time goes by so quick. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to become? Where do you see your life going? Where do you see yourself by the end of this year? Where do you see yourself the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself the next 10 years? If you're granted that. Because life happens. While you're coaches, just because you are a coach, it doesn't mean life is not going to fight you. Life will fight you. You're going to go through things, trials, tribulations. You're going to get depressed. You're going to get sad. It's all these ups and downs. It's this thing called life. Repeat after me, life. Life happens. Life can be very lifey. I want you to repeat after me. Say, I have something special.
I have something special.
I have greatness within me.
I have greatness within me.
Do you love yourself? What do you think about yourself? Because the reason why I'm asking this is because the perception and what you think about you loving yourself, you believing in yourself, is going to determine what kind of coach you're going to be for these students. It's going to determine how successful this school year is. Because you all have the ability to change these young people's lives. They look up to you as coaches. And they're looking to be coached. They're looking to be loved. They're looking to be honored. They want to look at their coach and say, Coach, do you believe in me? Coach, can I do it? Coach, can I be it? Coach, can I become it? And it's your job to tell these student athletes that you can do it. You can be it. You can become it. Anything is possible. I was told I would never amount to nothing. I was told I would never amount to anything. Nobody believed in me. And now, I'm the first one in my family with a doctoral degree. I'm a first-generation college graduate student. I'm a published author of 4 personal development books. After all that failure, I did not let people's opinion of me become my reality. Imagine if I just would have said, okay, well, I'm the underdog. They don't believe in me. I'm a nobody, so I'm just going to believe that. What happens when you're in a situation where no one believes in you? Nobody believed in me. But if I would have had accepted their perception and their opinion of me, I would not be in front of you all. You have something special. You have greatness within you. You are a masterpiece. And I want to say this. What kinds of decisions do you make? I'm talking about mindset. What kind of mindset do you have? Because what's going to determine how successful these athletes are, it starts with the coach, the mindset that you have. Because if you have a negative mindset, if you don't have the right mindset, that negative energy, people are going to be able to feel that. You feel my energy, you feel my positivity. I believe I can do anything. I know I can do anything. I believe in myself. I love myself. What kind of mindset do you have? Do you have a positive mindset or do you have a negative mindset? How do you think? What kind of life are you living outside of Union Academy? What goes on in your mind? Do you know that our brains can only think one thought at a time? As powerful as the mind is, the brain cannot think 2 thoughts at one time. Can only think one thought at a time. What kind of thoughts what kind of mindset do you have? Well, how do you think? What kinds of decisions are you making? What kinds of people are you hanging around? What are you doing when nobody's watching you? Oh, I'm coming up on character and integrity now. Do you have character? Do you have integrity? I want to know what kind of mindset you have. I want to know how you live your life. I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but in order to be great, in order to be a legend, in order to leave a legacy, we're talking about mindset right there. When it comes to being legacy, legacy. When you retire, what do you want this school to say about you? What do you want people to say about you? What do you want your student athletes to say about you as a coach? Who are you hanging around? What are you doing when nobody's watching you? Do you know what character and integrity is? I'm going to give you a simplistic definition of character and integrity. Character and integrity is doing what is right when nobody's watching. What do you put in your body? What do you consume? What kind of mindset do you have? I'm going to stay on that for a second. Because the mind, that's where it all starts. That's why I'm talking about the mind. Because that's where it starts. You are a coach because it was in your mind before you got hired. You saw yourself being a coach, and then you applied to be a coach. But you would not be a coach had you not put in the act to be a coach. Faith without works is dead. You can have faith all day. You can say, well, I believe I'm going to do this. I believe I'm going to do that. But if you don't take the action and put in the work, it's not going to happen. You just can't have faith alone. You got to put in the work. That's why they say faith without works is dead. But I say this, a dream without works is dead. If you're going to make that dream a reality, you got to put in some action. I love you. And let me tell you something about love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. If you don't have love in your heart, you cannot be effective in anything. As a coach, you must love these students. You must love them. You must want the best for them. But you know where it starts? It starts with you. Who do you think you are? What kind of confidence do you have? I don't want you to have low self-esteem. I want you to know you are beautiful. You are special. You are awesome. You are amazing. Speak life to yourself. Do you know so many people, they speak death, they speak negativity? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Words are so powerful because what you speak, it can become a reality. That's why you have to be careful what you speak. You have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what you talk about. You have to be careful the kinds of conversations that you have in the secret places. What kind of mindset do you have? We talk about mindset. Because if you don't have the right mindset, you cannot be the best version of yourself. You cannot be the best coach you can be. I'm here to help you all be the best versions of yourself. I'm here because I want to see you all live successful lives first. And number two, I want you to be the best coach. But I'm concerned about you all. The places you go, the people you hang around, what you constantly think about. Because there's times you're going to go through things. And you may not be in a storm right now. Let me tell you something. There's situations that are going to arise in your life. And you're going to ask yourself the question, how am I going to get through this? I was homeless in 2009. In 2009, I was homeless with nowhere to live. And I said, man, I said, how in the world am I going to get through this? I had to encourage myself. I had to motivate myself. If there are going to be times in your life, you're going to be faced with situations, obstacles in life. Let me tell you something. If you're not in a storm, if you're not going through anything right now, beware, because you are on your way into going through something. Because life is lifey. You're going to go through things. You're going to experience things. You're going to have problems. There are going to be times you're going to get depressed. You're not going to believe in yourself. You're not going to think you can do it. Repeat after me. Say, I have something special. I have greatness within me. You know what else? I love you all. You are greatness. You are awesome. You are phenomenal. You are amazing. And you may be going, there may be some of you in here right now, you may be going through some things. The negative thoughts, the low self-esteem, to not thinking you're beautiful, to not thinking you're handsome, just life. People in someone in your family who you may love, or one of your friends, they may be going through something right now in their lives. Somebody may be struggling with depression. Maybe something happened in your childhood. Maybe something happened to you when you were in college, or maybe a situation happened in your life and you can't erase that out of your head. We're talking about life. Repeat after me. Say life.
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 Life happens. In this world, you will have trouble. But you are an overcomer.